nchi ya Qatar imesema kwa mfano iko na nafasi ya zaidi ya 8,000 za watu wetu ya Kenya, nchi moja tu, na zinaweza hata kuongezeka. Jameni, tusipinge mradi ya Wakenya ambao hawana kazi na wamepata kazi na wanataka kwenda kufanya hiyo kazi, na hatuwafukuzi Kenya. Wewe kama uko na kazi, shukuru Mungu. Kuna mwingine hana kazi, na sehemu hii tunatumia serikali ni kutafutia vijana wetu kazi mahali popote pale. Ile kazi tunapata hapa tunapatia vijana wetu, ile kazi tunapata kule nje tunapatia vijana wetu, kazi ambayo tunapata kwa mitandao tunapatia vijana wetu. Tunaendelea kubuni nafasi katika mitandao, nafasi za kazi. Vijana wengi siku ya leo, sio Kenya pekee, kote duniani wanafanya kazi za kimitandao, na ndiposa tunajenga vituo 1450 katika Jamhuri ya Kenya. Kati ya hiyo idadi, vituo 272 viko tayari na vinatumika, na vijana wengi wameanza kupata kazi za kimitandao. Njia ya kwanza ni kuhakikisha kwamba tunabuni nafasi za kazi hapa nchini kupitia wale ambao tunaendelea kuajiri katika idara ya umma ama sekta ya umma, wafanyikazi kama wafanyikazi wa umma, kama polisi, wanajeshi na wafanyikazi wa wizara mbalimbali katika taifa letu la Kenya na katika magatuzi yetu. Lakini vile vile kuna wale wanapata kazi katika sekta ya kibinafsi, na tunapongeza sekta ya kibinafsi, na tunaahidi sekta ya kibinafsi ya kwamba tutaendelea kupanua uchumi wetu ili mpate biashara zenu zikue, muweze kuajiri Wakenya zaidi katika biashara zenu. Kwa hivyo tunaendelea kubuni nafasi hapa nchini. Nataka pia kusema ya kwamba tuna mpango wa kutambua vipawa vya wale ambao ni wafanyakazi hawakufanikiwa kwenda shule, lakini wako na ujuzi. Wengi wao wako katika sekta ya jua kali, wanajua umekaniki, wanajua kazi ya mambo ya shamba, wanajua udreva, wanajua mambo mengi, wana ujuzi lakini hawana cheti. Tuko na mpango wa kuwapatia hao vyeti ili pia wapate nafasi ya kazi. Kwa tunaendelea kubuni nafasi katika mitandao, nafasi za kazi. Vijana wengi siku ya leo, sio Kenya pekee, kote duniani wanafanya kazi za kimitandao, na ndiposa tunajenga vituo 1450 katika Jamhuri ya Kenya. Kati ya hiyo idadi, vituo 272 viko tayari na vinatumika, na vijana wengi wameanza kupata kazi za kimitandao. In the KAZI MAJUU, we are saying in a globalized world, it really doesn't matter where you find a job. You can find a job here in Nairobi. You can find a job virtually through your computer and your phone. But you can also find a job in a friendly country like Qatar or many other countries that are increasingly opening up their nations for workers from Kenya. It really doesn't matter. The same way someone born in Garissa can come and work in Nairobi is the same way somebody born in Machakos can find a job in Qatar, in Doha. And therefore we need to explain that KAZI MAJUU is not a migration program. It needs to be clarified. KAZI MAJUU is a labor mobility program to assist workers to access jobs outside Kenya. They are still Kenyans, they remain patriotic, they love their country, and the opportunities provided by our friends, including Qatar, are opportunities for them to go and work, and we pray that they will stay there, obey the laws of Qatar, and be able to create friendships and networks in that country. But we are not sending them away. We are asking them to invest in Kenya, and they are always free to come back home at whatever point. Once they get skills, once they invest enough, they are always able to come back. We could keep on sending more and more. So this is about labor mobility. It's not about migration. We also have KAZI Mtandaoni program, which is creating online jobs, digital jobs. How are we doing this? We are constructing 1,450 ICT hubs, one in every ward in Kenya. Today, 272 of these spread across the country are already operational. And young people are accessing digital jobs as content creators, digital jobs as software developers, digital jobs within the business processing, outsourcing, and many other opportunities through online opportunities. It is now my pleasure to officially flag off the first cohort of 300 young people who are going to work in Qatar. Safari njema, Mungu wabariki, mubarikiwe, familia zenu zibarikiwe. We will always be there to support you. Once more, my colleagues, led by CS Botua, thank you for the good job. Thank you for the partnerships, the friendships, you're going out of your way to make sure that this program works. And at the risk of repeating myself, this is the most consequential program that the government can do to its people. Finding opportunities for young people. You don't know how many families are touched by this event today. You have no idea. So I'm not worried about people who are criticizing, and I'm wondering why a Kenyan should criticize a fellow Kenyan who has got a job. So I wish you well, and God bless you. Asante sana. God bless you and keep you.
Nobody is forcing you to go. Nobody is forcing you to pay. You make the choice. I went to Australia. They say they want nurses. They'll be paying them 500,000 shillings a month. But before you can become a nurse in Australia, before you go, they need you to do attestation, they need you to do exams. When you look at all those things plus the ticket of nearly $1,500, it comes to nearly 300,000 shillings just to go to Australia. The companies, they are not paying, but they say the job is here. Get everything done and you come. So it's good for you to understand that there are some that provide everything, others don't provide everything, and it's there. My job as a minister is to make sure that you're not conned. If you've paid a deposit and you fail your medicals, then you get back the remaining money that you need to get. You don't get conned, and you go back and you do your life. Maybe you change your mind after a while. You know, you find a beautiful girl, you decide, roho yangu, nyota yangu ni hii, sitaki kumwacha hapa, ataenda. So you say, I'm not traveling. I want to get married. I've got another job in Kenya. It's okay. They cut the medical fee, they cut their fee that they use to process you, and they give you back the rest of the money. So nobody will be conned under my watch. Now, the ambassador of Qatar, thank you very much. I'll say you've been very, very supportive. We were able in the first round to recruit slightly over 3,000. And so since then, we've been processing documents. What usually happens, Your Excellency, is that you have to undertake medical. And some people pass, others fail. They are very cautious about chest diseases, but also about people who've been taking drugs. Because you go, they test your blood, they test all these things, and if you've been smoking bangi every once a week or so, it shows. So they don't want people who smoke marijuana in their country. They don't want drug takers in their country. So some people have actually been eliminated because they were taking drugs, yet they were very good, skilled people. Nobody in the world wants drug takers, etc. And then, Your Excellency, also, we had to get their visas all aligned. So today, I'm very happy that now we have started the move. We have visas, we have passports ready, we have air tickets, and the first batch that will be traveling from today to this weekend will be nearly 300 young men and women going to Qatar. And some of them are here with their families. Maybe you can stand up, the first cohort going to Qatar. Simameni wale walio hapa, and you can see they're very well dressed. They are all here, and others wako kule nyuma. So, asante. And some of them, wale wako nyuma pale wanunua mkono, they have come with their suitcases and their families. And after this, we'll ask you to take a photo with them, because at 1 o'clock, I'm escorting them to the airport to make sure wameenda wakiendanga. so that people know that this is real. We do expect that for the other ones, today we've received, I think, nearly 100 new visas for others. So the visas will now be coming every other day. So this will be a continuous process, people signing job offers, working on it and moving. There are new job offers that have come that have changed. There are people who had been hired to work as cleaners, whose job has changed to work as packers, to pack. It's the same job. So we'll have to be resigning. Some of you will be resigning, the ones traveling tomorrow and over the weekend. And Your Excellency, we are sending a crew with this team so that we can actually show them in Qatar, working in Qatar. Ndio watu wanaosema ni stories za jaba, wameze wembe.
Therefore, one of the key lessons you have learned is that there is a diaspora placement agency that is able to verify the jobs that are being offered abroad. So it is to appeal to our young people, not to rely on people who just go on TikTok and pretend to have jobs, because some become victims of trafficking in some of those countries. As late as this week, we had a team that had already been recruited to go to one of the countries and was supposed to travel on Tuesday. We had to put blocks at immigration for them not to travel because they got the jobs via TikTok.